LGBT affairs, you don't feel that they have adequately addressed the needs and concerns of the transgender community?
Councilwoman Alexander, do you think that a man could represent a woman's interest best, or someone that was Caucasian could best represent the African American community? It's just not possible. They can't speak up for them. I could not speak up for the gay community as a transgender woman.
So do you think that GLBT affairs needs to represent? Now, as far as the Commission for Women is concerned, I know that they had male members on the commission before.
Correct.
So I think that diversity, I mean, you can see things from another viewpoint. I think the key is as long as they listen to the needs and concerns of the community. I don't necessarily think you have to personally experience something to listen to people and understand their concerns to represent them.
As an example, as the Department of Corrections, I was present at the first meeting with the Department of Corrections in the community. And even though the Office of Gay and Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgender Affairs was there, no one spoke up for the transgender community. The truth is that most gay people, like most cisgender or heterosexual people, do not understand the issues that face the transgender community. It's a difficult subject even for those of us within it. There's different perspectives, different views.
Well, I will address it because it is the Office of Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgendered Affairs. So it should be an understanding of each of those individual communities.
Which is why I have an initiative which suggests that someone who is expert on that issue work for that office. It doesn't necessarily have to be
someone
transgender.
Who's an expert in all those areas?
At least someone in the office that's expert on transgender issues. At least one person. It's, as you stated, you can have an office that handles women affairs and have males who work there. But I'm sure you will also have women to provide the women's perspective. There's no one to provide the transgender perspective at the Office of GLBT Affairs.
Is there someone to provide all the other community perspectives there?
I would say so. I would say so, although again, there's no one representing the lesbian community.
So ideally there should be 4 persons there, one from each member of the GLBT community.
At least someone expert in every aspect.
Thank you. Well, thank you for your testimony. So in essence, what you're saying is that no one is an expert better than the person who is living that particular lifestyle.
I would say that is correct. Again, if you read my entire written testimony, I think it'll give you a better idea, but it's not necessary that you are Black to understand Black issues. Discrimination is often experienced in a very similar fashion, but it doesn't hurt. And certainly you would expect to see someone from the population represented appropriately. And in the instances such as that meeting with the Department of Corrections, that an issue comes up, yes, I would have expected to see the transgender population represented more vigorously. I think Bayard Rustin said it. He says, the communities, we need angelic troublemakers. Well, the transgender community needs an angelic troublemaker in the Office of GLBT Affairs.
Thank you for your testimony, and to be perfectly honest with you, that is an area that I have heard a lot of concern with regards to representation. So I do agree with you in one aspect of that we need to have representation. So I have heard with regards to Department of Corrections and Human Rights. So to validate what you're saying, I do agree with you to some degree. So thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.
And thank you. Yes, ma'am.